to support him 100 times without getting anything in return. I mean, you're Mr. Harper's best friend. I mean,
well, we're here to listen to the debate among the leaders, and we're hopeful, and we think that Jack Layton's going to perform well and show Albertans and Edmontonians that there is a choice. They don't have to choose two tired old line parties, the Liberals and the Conservatives. They can choose the NDP in Edmonton, and I think they'll see that tonight.
I'm supporting Ray Martin because I believe that Ray and Canada's NDP are the only ones standing up for women's rights and women's equality in Canada.
I've always been a supporter of Ray. He did marvelous things in the legislature here in Alberta, and he deserves our support because he has consistently been there for both workers and the general public and families in this province, and he will do marvelous things if he gets a chance to go to Ottawa.
Well, we feel very good. We've got a lot of good people working hard in the campaign office, making a lot of phone calls, getting a good response. I'm going door to door, have been for a couple of years, getting a very good response, so there's a long ways to go yet, but we feel very optimistic.
I can't even tell you how many campaigns I've worked on with Ray, but I've lived in this constituency for close to 20 years and have had the pleasure of being represented by the man, and I wouldn't even think twice. I even missed the Habs game tonight to come and help Ray, because I couldn't imagine staying home and then finding out we lost by 20 votes at the end of the day. I'd never forgive myself, but he's a good man and will do good work for us.
Hi, I was just wondering if you could tell me why you're supporting Ray Martin.
Well, I'm an unemployed electrician right now that's a little angry at the jobs that are being given away in this province. It's got me fairly emotional, I'm afraid.
Anyone who thinks about it in this country who is a working person has to think that there's something better than what they have in this province. We're tired of being taken advantage of, and we're tired of being told that the support for big corporations is something that's good for us.
There's a lot of people on fixed incomes or low-paying jobs in Edmonton East, and they're feeling really squeezed. All their input costs are going up, but their income isn't. They're in fixed incomes or in salaries that aren't raising with the cost of living.
I think people realize this time that the only possible way to defeat the Conservatives in this riding is to support Ray and the New Democrats. There was an awful lot of bravado, I would say, last time from the Liberal camp, and I don't see that. I think we're going to see an awful lot, like we did in Strathcona, a lot of Liberals drifting towards the New Democrats because they too see that the only way to remove the Harper Conservatives from Edmonton East is to vote NDP.
I'm supporting Ray Martin because I know he's going to stand up for publicly funded and delivered health care in Canada.
There's 5 million Canadians that do not have a family doctor. Think about that. 5 million Canadians. We have a shortage of nurses. We have a shortage of other health professionals. And we have talked about immediately putting money in to bring in 1,200 more doctors and 3,000 more nurses. That's at least a step in the right direction.
I'm speaking to many pensioners that are concerned about the state of public health care as they enter into their golden years. As they're in their retirement, people are worried about the state of public health care, and they're not sure that Stephen Harper or Mike Lignanieff are going to be there for them to protect public health care when they need it.
We have to expand the Canada Health Act to include a pharmacare program and also to include long-term care. That's extremely crucial.
I support Ray because he's going to be making life more affordable for students.
Well, the one that comes to mind immediately, talking about people in fixed income, is we're saying on electricity and heating oils that there be take off the GST, at least the federal sales tax. That would probably mean $100 a month in people's pockets. That would help at least.
Basically, I have to say Ray Martin, and people know him. He's been here for decades. They know him from his work at the legislature as the MLA here. They know that he's going to stand up for things like public health care. So basically, as soon as I get somebody on the phone, I mention Ray Martin, they know who he is and they know where he stands on the issues.
The support is good, and I think growing. People are recognizing that Ray is the only alternative to changing things here in Edmonton East. So I'm confident that it's going to look really good on Election Day.
We got it in range. We have about 32% of the vote. We're very similar to the position that Linda Duncan was in last time. And with the work that I've been doing and our campaign team has been doing for the last couple of years, yes, it's going to be close. Whenever you take a Conservative on in Alberta, you got your hands full. But all I can say at this point, I'm extremely optimistic about our chances.
I just want to say, in Edmonton East, we have a great crew of people, mainly young people, pushing this old guy around. And the response at the door is phenomenal. I believe that we're going to win in Edmonton East, and I hope that there'll be 3 of us thereafter. So thanks.